Good morning everyone, happy Monday, welcome to another week on the Daily Jazza channel. I'm pretty bloody shattered today because on the weekend I discovered my favourite new workout routine, which is wearing 20 kilos worth of body weights attached to me, to my wrist, to my torso, to my waist, while playing Beat Saber in virtual reality, which is sort of like Guitar Hero with lightsabers. It was loads of fun, and then I had a personal training session this morning. The point I'm trying to make is I am really tired. Even holding up my phone, I'm just like, ah! In fact, I'm going to mount it, make it easy on myself. That's better. So for today's activity, I am creating an artwork that's going to... I'm a little nervous about this if you couldn't tell. I'm going to try and create an artwork in reverse colors, in inverse, like a negative, basically, like a photographic negative. So I want to try and paint in Photoshop something like that when I apply an inverse filter will look normal. That's going to be really difficult because white equals black, really like cyan blue equals like skin tone. I don't know. I'm going to start off with a bit of experimenting to get used to it, but I'm excited, and it's going to be one of those things where I can sort of take it slow and steady. There'll be moments of sort of experimenting and having fun, but then also once I've sort of figured out the nuts and bolts of it, it'll be one of those things where I get to take my time and chill out a bit, which is nice because I feel like a rest. And today's video is going to be sponsored by Huion, not this vlog, but the video I'm recording on the channel, which is really exciting. They've actually sent me this tablet that I'll be opening up and showing off in the video, which is really cool of them. Like, rather than just like promoting the tablet that they wanted me to shout out, they sent it to me so I can show you guys, which is really cool. So I'm going to start off by getting a little bit of unboxing footage to use as B-roll of just opening this thing up, and then I'm going to do the actual video and show it off just briefly, do the video and give it the plug and all that stuff, and then later today I'm going to get some more refined B-roll of this thing in like some, I don't know, just set up a nice few poses and get some cool like panning shots and stuff. Just pinned a piece of white paper underneath because I started to record with black, and then I opened it up and pulled out the black tablet and it just all looked black. So I thought I'd fake like a white background. All right, let's record this. That's the tablet. Now, I'm not an expert, but negatives I'm not an expert, but as far as I'm aware, negatives sort of originate back in photography when you get film developed and it sort of gets inverted and then turned into a proper color image with contrast and all that stuff that you see. But it starts out as a negative on film that's inverted, which isn't as useful today because everything's digital. But I gotta say, if there is one really useful modern purpose for applying negatives to videos and imagery, it's creating an ultimate powerful aesthetic. See, I looked sort of like a demon. Ah! Cool, huh? See, what I'm going to do there is apply a filter so that the silly face I made won't look as it'll make sense, because it'll be negative. Ah! You'll see. Okay, I finished painting like 3 little reference pictures that I just played with you know, a few charts to help me sort of do the color swapping thing, and they turned out really good, like surprisingly good considering what my expectations were. So these were like my preface before doing an ambitious one, which I'm going to go to do on next, but without any references, so I won't have any color charts or anything. I'm just going to try and make it, but I do want to show you the result of at least one of these. So that is what it ended up looking like. When I hide it, that's actually what I painted. So I did have a little help because I was looking at charts and stuff, but look at that! Look at that little farmscape that I flipped into an actual scene. So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. I'm going to get started on my main painting and listen to my audiobook as I do.
Aquiline nose made even bigger by the bandage over it, a wide mouth and perfect bright white teeth. A Tashian skin, heavy brows, light blue eyes with a ring of many colours beneath the halo.
So after about 4 hours of painting, this is what I have, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it looks inverted, but regardless of how it looks flipped, I'm happy with how it turned out. But I think the time has come for the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm so nervous. Invert! Oh my god! Whoa! Oh my god, that is so much better than I expected. Yes! Oh wow, that's tripping me out that that worked so well. Oh wow. Oh my god. I mean, I know you saw my reaction there, and obviously I can't show you the finished piece, but I am actually sort of like short on words for this one, which doesn't happen often because usually when I do an art challenge, like I'm happy with the result, but given the context of the difficulty of the challenge or the weirdness of the challenge, usually it's like okay or good. Like for my skill level and expectations in this challenge, I blew my own mind, which I'm really just like really ecstatic about, because it's just one of those things that until you invert it, you literally have no idea what it's going to look like. So I spent like 4 hours doing the best job I could. I'm talking a lot and I'm just teasing you, but just know that when this video comes out, just watch it please, because it's fun. It's a good one. It's a good one. Good reveal. I am quite surprised as to how well that worked. Alright, so before I wrap up today, I need to quickly clear my desktop workspace and get a few product shots with the old Inspira Huion tablet. The H640p is the one I'm promoting today. That's right. And this is where, ladies and gentlemen, for the last few weeks I've been teased for the amount of boom arms I own, but this is where they really come into use. Here, let me show you something. Okay, so I've officially mounted the vlog on a boom arm. I'll move this boom arm over here, move this boom arm over here, like that. And this one can come this way. I just want this one totally out of the way. There you go. Create a little bit of a product pose, just to stand this up, I guess, in some sort of way that I can film and show it off in front of the backdrop over there. And there you go, just like that, in the space of under a minute, I now have a clear desktop. I can just pick up this camera and get a few product shots. So I set it up like this because, I don't know, I think it looks nice with the, you know, with the channel imagery and bright colors behind it. Sort of a nice consistent look. Alright, files are all copied and transferred, including the B-roll, and I've written a quick script for the time-lapsey voiceover bit, so all that's left is just to record the voiceover, and then I've got all the assets ready for this video to be edited and put together later on. And then with the design and foundation ready, I was to start with the design and foundation ready, I was ready to start with the core tones, light and dark. Alright, that's it. We're done for the day. It was really productive. I'm really, really happy with that video. I've already talked about that. So let's wrap up the vlog with the question of the day. Morgan W says, how scripted are your intros? Do you plan out the gags in advance or do they just happen? So referring to sometimes in videos I have like a pre-intro gag, like a joke thing. They're never scripted, and I'll do them if I think of something funny I was going to say in the video, and I'll think, oh, I can just whack that on at the start as something to set the tone and get people's interest. But sometimes I can't think of a gag, so I don't do one. So yeah, I really just sort of leave it up to how I feel at the time, or if I can think of something, but no, I don't script them. I'm not funny enough to actually write comedy, but I guess my strength is in improvisation. Anyways, thank you all so much for joining me today. I won't be vlogging tomorrow because I have to duck away for some meetings, and I also have a scan with Kate for the baby. Do you know what? Maybe I will do a vlog, but just a little, like a mini vlog, because I did promise you guys I'd do a gender reveal of our baby soon. So let's do that tomorrow. You can look forward to that. Otherwise, the next work day for me is going to be Wednesday, so make sure to join then because I will be streaming from 9:30 AM Melbourne time. Thanks for joining, guys. I'll see you later.